Good morning. It's 3:30 in the morning. We're getting ready to go for a hike. So we're going to be walking around with some gear on. And, you know, I was just recently thinking about how the more I work on my spiritual walk, the more certain individuals try and tell me how to walk. And it's kind of funny. Even though you're doing something to improve your life, you're always going to have critics about how to do it. And a lot of times I've been noticing that the people with the loudest voice about your walk, it seems like they're sitting down. They're not even doing anything. They're being a critic and a cynic. And you're not supposed to judge people's walks. You don't know their heart. You don't know their salvation. But there will be fruits of the Spirit for the saved, and those that walk in salvation, the fruits of the Spirit will make it known. And so I guess kind of what I'm getting at is there's definitely some people that the fruits aren't there, and yet they have an opinion about how I should do things, or how, the right way it would be to walk, when just by the fruits of their spirit, you can tell that they're not even doing the things that they're telling me to do, Like they're doing a backseat driver or a Monday morning quarterback thing to where, they got all the answers, but it just seems like the fruits of their spirit that they themselves aren't applying what they're saying. It reminds me of also, we have to run for fitness here in the military. And, sometimes I'll go for a run and I'll just get in the zone. We're only tested for 3 miles, but, in my younger days, I'd run as much as 5, 6, or 7, just because I would just get in a zone. And I remember I'd be coming back to the barracks and I would just be dog tired. I mean, I would have given it everything on that run. And the people, when I got back to the barracks, they didn't see me at mile 1, mile 2, mile 3, mile 4, mile 5, 6. They saw me at the finish line at 7, gassed, tired. And they didn't know that I ran 7 miles, in their mind. Could have been a mile, 2, 3. And they wouldn't see me at that peak performance, that peak moment of performance. They would just see me at the end when I was exhausted and I was dying, just ready to cross the finish line. And, maybe that's what other people see as you're walking, because you're still going to struggle in your faith. You're still going to, not in your faith, but, that you're still going to struggle as you grow, because growth only comes through struggles. And maybe even though their fruits don't show where they themselves are pushing through the struggle, maybe they could recognize it, so kind of take everything with a grain of salt type deal. But the biggest thing is don't stop walking. The hike that we're about to go on, it's an evaluated hike for the students. If they stop walking, they fail. That's it. You only get one shot. So don't stop walking. There'll be critics. There'll be cynics. There'll be so many things that might impede your way or the progress you think that you're in. You don't have to listen to it. You just got to keep walking. If you're on the hike and someone's not hiking and they're calling out to you and they're telling you this, they're telling you that, just keep walking. When I was a drill instructor, it happened all the time. You'd be working your ass off, and somebody that's not working their ass off would come up and tell you how you're not doing your job right, or they think you could do it better. When they walk off, you're still a drill instructor and you still got a job to do, So just take everything with a grain of salt, but keep walking.